महर्षीणाम भृगुरहम गिराम अस्मि एकम अक्षरम यज्ञानाम जप यज्ञो अस्मि स्थावराणाम हिमालयः. Hello friends, this is the 25th shlok of the 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and today we will understand this shlok in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the shlok says, Maharshinam Bhriguraham, which means I am Bhrigu among the sages. Giram asmi ekam aksharam, which means I am one letter in words. Yajnanam jap yajyo asmi, which means I am chanting yajna in yajnas. Sthavaranam Himalaya, which means I am Himalaya among the immovables. So in this shlok, Shri Krishna is saying that he is Bhrigu among the great sages. He is one letter, that is Om, in the words. He is the yajna of chanting among different yajnas, and among the immovables he is Himalaya. So he says that he is Bhrigu among the great sages. Now in the Puranas there is a story wherein it is mentioned that Bhrigu is chosen by the great rishis as the one who is going to evaluate who among the three murtis, which is Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh, who among these three is the greatest. So this shows that Maharshis consider Bhrigu to be their leader, and that is why they chose him. So in that sense, since he is the leader among the Maharshis or the great sages, therefore he should be the one who is expressing the opulence of Shri Krishna among the great sages. If you want to understand this idea in a deeper sense, then you have to understand that Bhrig is a word which means the sound that is created when the fire is created for the first time through the process of manthan. And so when a yajna is started, then fire has to be started, fire has to be lighted. And so the very first thing that happens when the yajna is happening is the sound of Bhrig. And Bhrigu is the one who is present in this Bhrig. And therefore, he is the sage who is starting the yajna. And therefore, he is the one who is the leader among the Maharshis. And so, that's why Shri Krishna's opulence is expressed by Bhrigu in the Maharshis, because Maharshis are the one who perform these yajna and the Bhrigu is the one who is starting it. So that way you can understand why Bhrigu is the opulence of Shri Krishna among the Maharshis. Afterwards he says that he is Om among all the words. So here, the sound of Om is the primordial sound from which all the other sounds have come, and therefore the sound of Om is the starting sound. It is the fundamental sound from which all the sounds are arising. So in that sense, then among the sounds, which is Shabd, the opulence of Shri Krishna is expressed by the one letter, which is Om. In the modern times and also in the old times also, the process of chanting the name of the Lord is the easiest way through which you can attain the Lord. And so the yajna of chanting the name of the Lord is the one which is closest to the Lord. And so in the yajnas, the yajna of chanting the name of the Lord is the one where Shri Krishna is, the opulence of Shri Krishna is, because that is the thing that is the yajna which is the closest to Shri Krishna amongst all the different yajnas that people perform. And finally, the immovable is an object which cannot be moved, and Himalayas are the tallest mountains which are present in this planet. And so even with the modern technology that we have, it is very difficult to cross the Himalayas. Even the airlines that transport people, they have to go by the side of Himalayas. They don't go over the Himalayas. So the Himalayas are very difficult to go through. And even with the modern technology, it's very difficult for us to even go and climb up these mountains, let alone, move them. So of course, they are the ones which are most difficult to move, and therefore in the opulence amongst the immovable, for Shri Krishna, it is expressed by the Himalayas. So that is the message of Shri Krishna in this shlok. I hope that I have explained this shlok well to you. With that, I'll close this video. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.